ready to start mixing our salt and our starter in with our bread dough. It's had a time to autolyse. I'm going to cut it short because just looking at the bag I saw that it was not whole wheat. I was deceived by the color of the packaging, so it'll be all white flour. That's all right. I think the recipe that I made is the hydration is fine. It'll work out. But anyway, back to starter. Here's our starter, and we're going to test to see if it's actually ready to use. And an easy and fun way to do that is to get a little bowl of water like this, and we do something called the float test. And so we take a little spoonful of the starter here, come over to the bowl of water, just lightly push that off, and if it floats on the top, which it is, there we go. That means there's enough air bubbles in there and enough activity by the bacteria and the yeast that she's ready to go. So, okay, I just wanted to show you that. There's our float test, and we will get busy and start mixing all the ingredients. Okay. Okay, so we're back again. Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling before I run out of battery on my video camera. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to flatten that out a little bit, moisten my hands, and we'll just kind of, it's already, yeah, you can already tell that it's starting to change. All right. Go. Grab my starter here, and we'll just add that right into the mass. Okay, let's get that little bit there. Ready to go there. Put that to the side. And here's our Himalayan salt. 1 ounce. Yeah. We'll post the recipe before we get into the video part. Now let's put that in there. Alrighty. Now we'll just kind of start working this a little bit. Let's see, what do I want? Do I want ham or want ham? Well, let's get that. Okay. Fold it over like that. You know, there we go. I think I'll just, shall I do it? Let's get down and dirty on it. Let's have some fun. Okay, we'll keep him there. And we'll just slightly massage all that in there. Yeah, I don't use a mixer or anything like that. I don't have one powerful enough to do this much dough anyway. Kind of at that point where a homemade mixer just wouldn't do it. I'd burn it out. But it's also not on a grand enough scale to justify getting a commercial one. So we're just going to mix all that in. And it's all right. It'll all work out and get nice and smooth eventually. And okay, and we are back. Here's basically what it looks like after I've mixed it all together. I couldn't really go and work any of the controls on the camera because my hands were full of dough, so I'm grateful to my wife Marcia for coming over and assistant. So it's been sitting here for about 15 minutes. And let's talk about kneading. Do I knead this dough? All I did was mix all of the ingredients in, the salt and the starter, the water and the flour. That's all I've done. I haven't kneaded anything, and I'm not gonna knead anything. We don't do that here. So over the next 4 hours or so, every half hour, I'm going to be coming in here and doing a stretch and a fold using these. It's fairly clean work from here on out. So I'll come in, I'm going to get these wet. I'm going to come in here and grab a little side to it, stretch it, and fold it over. That's what I do. Okay, and I'll grab it here, and stretch, and fold it over. I hope you can still see. I'm going to stretch here, fold it over like that. And that's basically it. And I'll take the whole kit and caboodle and dump it over, just like that. Maybe I'll just grab that and stretch it over. Grab that, stretch it over. Clean off the paddles. Collect any residue. Those there. Squirt for good luck. Put the lid on. And that's it. I'm not going to see this again for another half hour. Okay, and it's good to keep track of these stretch and folds. If you can see this piece of tape, that's from the last time. So I'm going to get rid of all that. We did our first stretch and fold, and that's that. Sayonara. So every half hour, I'm going to be coming back and doing that. Okay. Okay, we are back to do stretch and fold number 2. So I'm going to wet my hands here a little bit and wet the tools. As you can see, that dough's getting real stretchy. Alright. Okay. So just going to move that away like that. Get under there, grab a little bit. Look at that stretch. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, we'll get over there, we'll grab that one, stretch, look at it stretch. So all of this dough is changing. It's getting more stretchy, it's getting more flexible. I call that the flexibility and extensibility of the dough. And we're not even really doing that much, but just by virtue of the fact that it got wet, you know, the gluten strand starts building like that, it starts developing, and we just kind of help it along. And when we stretch and fold, we encourage its flexibility, and also at the same time, since the fermentation is an aerobic process, every time we stretch large amounts and bring it over, we're grabbing a bunch of air and bringing it down so that all that air and oxygen can get incorporated into the dough and help the process along. And you know, look, that's it. That's stretch and fold. It's done. That's number 2. We put our lid back on. We write number 2 down. And as I said, we're going to keep doing this every half hour. So there's number 2. See you later. Hello, so welcome back. This is going to be our fourth time of stretching and folding. As you can see, the dough is maintaining its shape better. It's much more bulbous, and that is an indicator that we're successfully developing its gluten matrix. So we'll just do another stretch and fold right here. Okay, I'll wet down my tools a little bit. Okay, we'll come under here and we'll grab this side, pull it up, stretch it over. Let's see how it does that, and then pull it up, stretch it over. Okay, we'll get this side, pull him up, and stretch him over like that. I always like to grab the whole thing and dump it over like that. And that's it. Another half hour. Mark it down. Sayonara. So we've reached the end of our stretching and folding. You can see how bulbous our dough has become. In about 5-10 minutes or so, I'm going to take that, plop it inside this vessel here, and then I'm going to take it downstairs and put it in the cooler, and I will store it in there and let it bulk ferment at 55 degrees. I carefully control the temperature in that cooler, and it'll be in there for about 15 hours, 16 hours, and then I'll take it out and shape it tomorrow. But anyway, that's it, and it's really changed shape and quality and texture over the last 4 hours. So anyway, that's all we did. We just every half hour just stretched, folded it. All right, thank you for joining me. We'll see you later.